Hi once again, Admiral Shan. It's been a long time, guys. It's been almost a year. I think it was May last year since the last story arc episode. But here it is, and we're going in. The episode is called Axiom. I'm doing it part of the 15th anniversary event, but just because I can, and it's there. Now, what I'm going to do, usually, if you follow my streams, I like to do new story arcs on a blind run. I actually tried it with this one, and I'm sorry to say I fell asleep. It's really very long and it's really very, very wordy with very little to do in the first half or more of the episode. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click through most of the dialogue boxes because it just goes on forever, guys, and you won't enjoy it watching it. You will enjoy it playing it. So, I do suggest when you play it, leave all the boxes up, but just for you to see how it goes, we're going to click through and it will save about 80% of the time. I think my run through when I actually did complete it was nearly 2 hours and nobody wants that. So here we go. Axiom.
Greetings. Hugh, Director of the Cooperative Borg and Borg Reclamation Project speaking. I am reaching out to you as... In particular, I'm told you're experienced in dealing with a variety of Borg. Another incursion is taking place in the Ramazad system. Can you meet me there? I'll send you my coordinates upon arrival. I'm still waiting to hear back from other allies. We'll need all the backup we can get.
If you're waiting for this screen to load like me, don't forget, please do follow my channel. Hit the subscribe. We have every single mission, every patrol from day one, and also everything you can do in Star Trek Online is in a video somewhere on my channel. Absolutely everything. Alrighty, let's go.
What a surprise! I didn't expect to see you here. I'm responding to a call from Director Hugh of the Cooperative Borg. The Lucari Concordium has recently chosen me as their ambassador for all things Borg. He asked me to join him here to help with another incursion. I've been here for quite a while now. I'm not sure he's coming. I agree. He's typically quite punctual. So I've heard, anyway. Well, I'm afraid I've also come across some starship debris in the system that I have yet. Sensor link is active. Let's start with the ship debris up ahead.
Now you notice I'm not flying a standard Starfleet vessel. I've gone for a Shrike, which is my favourite ship of the moment.
Let's see. Sensors are picking up microscopic fragments of advanced regenerative circuitry, nanites, and decentralized control system debris. This is most certainly a fallen cooperative probe. Something must have happened to their fleet. Let's hurry. There's more debris over there.
She's a beautiful ship that handles really well, and you
Scans
can
indicate high-density alloy
hit it out to
and
the
further
max.
bulk circuitry fragments. Disruptive, not regenerative. In any case, this is not cooperative debris. The quantum signature doesn't even match our universe. Control Borg sphere incoming!
Trouble is pointless.
Well done. That certainly explains the debris' quantum signature. Let's continue. I see a final cluster of debris up ahead.
So your first encounter with an enemy is really easy. Literally one shot took it down.
This fractal alloy is unlike any debris I've ever seen. It's protected by a quantum dispersal field. Someone must have come back to scatter the ship's debris signature. Its origin is untraceable.
See, some of the dialogue you cannot skip.
Heads up! Subspace sensors are picking up motion nearby. A warp trail. Recalibrating sensor array frequencies. Tachyon decay and subspace phase variances suggest this warp trail is 2 hours old. We should get closer. There might be survivors. Oh dear. Sensor readings are fluctuating erratically due to the magnetic properties of dense asteroids nearby.
Well, I messed that approach up.
What's Tarsine Faye's ship doing here? Perhaps Tarsine Faye was called in to help as well. The vessel seems to be suffering from multiple systems failures. They may require assistance. Shall we send out a hail? Oh, right. Starship Harmony, this is Admiral Kumar K of the LSS Raskava. Come in. Tarsine Faye, do you copy? No response. Complete comm silence. I know this. You're right. Let's proceed with caution. It's no use. The magnetic properties of the denser asteroids near the ship are interfering with our scans. An excellent idea. Right, I have identified a section of the Ramizan.
So, tap through that. You've got to tow the Harmony
Who would
away
have
from the
thought that you'd
asteroids.
be towing the Harmony today?
Huh. Not sure why she's so happy about it. I think the scripting in here really could be better. She should be more worried about the ship than laughing about it. But anyway, you've got to tow it over here.
It's working. The interference is subsiding.
Brilliant.
I suggest we try a final hail before we scan again. Starship Harmony, this is Admiral Kumarke. Do you copy? Starship Harmony, do you require assistance? Nothing. Ensign Farunte, what's your assessment?
The Harmony might be experiencing a communications blackout, Admiral. This is likely unrelated to the interference caused by any asteroids.
Well, this doesn't look good. Shields are lowered. I'm not detecting any breaches, so it must... I agree. I recommend we stay quite sure. But I do appreciate you. You read my mind.
All right, and now we get to beam down on our own with no crew. Spooky, huh? Now, there are some cutscenes I will maybe let run. Who's that in the background?
This interior. It's beautiful. It looks like the hallway behind us is locked. In fact, this room is under full lockdown, which I suspect will be true of most of the rooms we will encounter aboard the Harmony.
Okay, so we'll have a lot of consoles we need to examine. Some we have to do something, but most we don't. So there's not a lot to do in the first half of this mission, which is why I'm tabbing through it. It is a good storyline when you listen to it, but it does drag a little.
Maybe this will allow us.
It does get better in the second half, though.
No, the security clearance required to bypass this console is too high. We won't be able to go this way. Let's look around. Optimizing tricorders for environmental scanning.
Scan the walls.
What a unique structure. Optimizing for material analysis. Incredible. These polygonal wall structures act as data nodes. It appears they store recordings of events that have happened aboard the ship. They contain both visual and auditory data. You don't suppose... In any case, it... Well done. Lead the way. It's very empty in here. I wonder where all the crew members are.
One thing I will mention is your weapon of choice, get an anti-Borg gun. It'll save you a lot of trouble later on.
That's what Could I have a word? I'm feeling a little uninteresting. Spot on! I have to say, even though I'm not... If you scan the room for information...
All right, we've got these little cubes.
Reconfiguring memory array to optimize for hollow emission output. Remodulating tricorders. Integrating environmental data to bypass encryptions. Done. The system is active. Shall we give it a try?
I think we should. So we're going to get a lot of these recordings, and some are quite long, about a minute and a half, and you can't tab out of them. They're quite interesting the first time you see them, though. Now, to predict these
This
recordings, you've got to
technology
be
is like a
near the
flat
little circle on the
melodic
floor.
piece.
One to go. Sorry about that. I thought I'd clicked that. So yeah, when you do the recordings, you need to be around
Director Hugh,
these
it is good to
circles.
finally meet you face to face.
So, you said you needed help.
It worked. So, it's a start. However, I'm sure... Place these fragments in the correct order. What happened first?
Now this one's quite easy because you can't leave before you've arrived, and you can't do anything until you've arrived.
Right. After tossing failed, the fragments have been placed in the correct order. We did it!
Woohoo! Now we play the whole recording.
Director Hugh, it is good to finally meet you face to face. I have heard a lot about you and your skill set.
Leader Justine Fay, please call me Hugh. Likewise, I've heard a lot about the Etherians. So, you said you needed help.
Yes, a piece of our technology has been found aboard the Harmony. We may be compromised.
Let's see. You're right. This is control Borg technology, all right. And yet, the energy signature isn't an exact match. This technology looks like a fragment of a larger piece. We'll need to locate the rest of it before I can make an assessment.
Of course, our diplomatic quarters are available should you wish to stay longer for this assessment. Please excuse the furnishing. Under normal circumstances, we redress our rooms for all our guests.
Well, these circumstances are far from normal. But that won't be necessary. We won't be staying long.
I see. How unfortunate. Perhaps another time. In that case, please follow me.
Great teamwork. We've pieced it all together. It looks like Director Hugh and his officers beamed aboard the Harmony to help. Exactly. So it seems like the starship debris we found earlier might have been control Borg then. If we proceed, the door behind us will likely lock. We'll need to choose a path. Right behind you.
So there were two doors you could go through. Doesn't matter which one, it just takes you through a different part of the ship. So next time go through the other door. You end up in the same place.
Look!
Anyway,
It seems like a struggle may have taken place here. It's one of Director Hugh's officers. We better help them. Shields us. This isn't good. We need to figure out what happened here. That's the spirit! I'm feeling less guilty about tampering with Etherian technology. Our allies could be in danger. Recalibrating parameters. Almost there. Got it. The fragments should be ready to play.
I will lead you to our lower decks.
Watch out! What are you doing?
It worked! However, my scans indicate the presence of corrupted data located inside the memory buffers. one of the following fragments does not align with the expected data intervals of the recording.
You've got a choice of two. If you
That
get it
is to
wrong,
say,
you just
one
come
of the
back and click
recordings
the other one.
perhaps. We can't rule it out. Which fragment was artificially added to the data node?
I think you'll find it's the top one.
Right. And the falsified... Well done.
Then we play the recording again.
It is a shame you are not staying longer. We have much to discuss. I am curious about the liberated Borg.
Well, the path of a liberated Borg is not easy. Ultimately, it's about giving others a second chance.
Fascinating. Ethereans believe in giving others a second life, like an ascension.
I suppose you could compare it to that. Helping others overcome their past so they can grow.
Indeed, if you'd follow me, I will lead you to our lower decks.
You said this is where you found the control Borg boarding party?
Indeed.
Do you know how they were able to bypass your shields?
We are uncertain. Several malfunctions have been reported. No conclusions have been drawn yet.
What are you doing?
This was not supposed to happen.
Get behind me!
My word, so that's what actually happened. In any case, Tosin Fei's remark is important. If I believe this calls for the Earth saying, "Here goes nothing."
And here is a little portal.
These lower decks sure are darker. A word? Yes. I mean, before we move on. Well, I'm glad that's settled. Exactly. I admit, I'm feeling apprehensive. What we're about to see next could be very telling. Integrating the environmental information, bypassing encryptions. All done. The fragments are ready to play.
Due to bridge, requesting immediate backup.
There has been a grave misunderstanding. Fret not, Director. We will not let you perish. You shall be conserved and uplifted anew.
Perish? Did they really get into some kind of near-fatal altercation? Unfortunately, my scans suggest that the node's memory buffer may be overloaded. Which data node fragment was altered?
Well, if we are watching the videos or the recordings, chances are we found out.
The node is not receptive to that input.
Wasn't that
Let's
fun?
reconsider. Which data node
Let's go for
fragment
the
was
second
altered?
one.
The altered fragment has been identified.
Here we go.
Director Hugh raised his weapon at Tassin Fay. By Lucar, we did it. I was hoping...
Hugh to bridge, requesting immediate backup.
There has been a grave misunderstanding.
I can see that. What the hell is going on here?
Our security system is registering you and your officers as Prime Borg.
Tassin Fay, I really don't want to take down your construct. Get them to stand down.
I understand. This won't be necessary. You will be neutralized until we can repair our systems.
Neutralized? Okay, we might be getting lost in translation, but that's not how...
Fret not, Director. We will not let you perish.
Well, that can't be good.
You shall be conserved and uplifted anew.
By Lucar, we did it. Tassin Fay's choice seems somewhat abrupt. Ethereum customs could be wildly different from mine or yours. I agree. Let's input the console code so we can move on and be... Admiral Kumarke to the Rescava. We are requesting backup aboard the Harmony. Director Hugh is down. I repeat, Director Hugh is down.
Admiral Kumarke, this is Ensign Varunte reporting in. We have notified both of your crews. We're struggling to get a lock on your position. We'll beam someone down as soon as we can.
Copy that, Varunte. Right. Let's not waste a moment.
Okay, so we're in the second half of the episode, and this is where it gets a little bit more exciting and a little bit more action. Before I open this door, one thing I will say is there are going to be a lot of swarms of enemies, and they're quite low level that you can take out quite easily. But I'd like to use this little weapon here, which is an agony field. You can get it on the marketplace reasonably cheaply, and what it does is it takes out a lot of low-level enemies very quickly. You'll see it in action. It will glow like a flaming circle of fire, and I love it if you've got to do missions or endeavors where you need to take out lots of small enemies like Voth or arthropods or whatever. So get one of those. Your life will be a lot easier.
That's Director Hugh's other officer. Let's stabilize them and beam them out. Watch out! Control Borg ahead! No match for us.
No match for us. There's only two of them at half strength, but it's going to get worse.
Unsurprisingly, this room is also on lockdown. What an incredible astrometrics laboratory. I never imagined Etherians to be galactic strategists, though.
Now, in order
Perhaps
to
they're less quick to
investigate the
trust
lab,
others
you
than I
have
had
to walk
originally
to
thought.
one end and then back to the other end. Otherwise, this console doesn't light up.
This star chart shows an array of interlinked gateways placed across a vast number of alternate dimensions. Fascinating. I haven't seen many other species use gateways as a means of transportation. Cybernet, perhaps the military texts hold the key to our exit.
The bottom answer is correct, but I'm going to click on the top one just to see if maybe they're both correct.
That didn't work.
No,
Let's try.
it was the bottom one.
That's
There we
it.
go.
Well, lead the way. Rogue security system constructs up ahead.
Now here's where I use an agony field. It will disperse these pretty quickly. And it comes.
Let's keep moving.
Of course, you can just shoot them. They're not hard to shoot.
Look out! Control Borg heading our way. They must be beaming in from other sections of the ship.
But from now on, you're going to get a lot of enemies.
Are these Aetherian living quarters? Oddly enough, it sort of looks familiar. Look out! Control Borg heading our way. Oh my! It's a whole wall of Grendot Bexes. But why?
Now, in order to do the
Perhaps
optional,
this is how Aetherians
you need
honor
to
their fallen.
investigate all of these people, but it's not necessary. I found just do the first couple. You can move on without the optional part.
I'm picking up life signs nearby. Admiral Kumar K to the Rescava, requesting...
Admiral Kumar K? Understood. I'll send...
And Ensign? It seems the Aetherian... In any case...
Oh, she must have gone through the portal without us. It's not a problem.
Admiral Kumar K, this is Ensign Varunte. Did the crew make...
They did. I'll be right behind you.
Right, and you get your bridge crew or your landing party. So that means there's going to be more and more enemies. But it's really not a problem. It's just numbers.
Seems
It's
there are
just
no
a matter of
data nodes in
staying
this room.
alive.
Let's try the console at the end of the room. Neurodrills? Hydroponics pods? Is this a sick bay or a science lab? Nothing here. We'll have to keep looking. Rogue security system incoming! Our console interaction must have activated them. They're stronger than the last ones.
So keep an eye on your health and
Well
your shields. You've just got to
Quite
stay
the
alive.
interruption.
pretty
Now,
much till the end
where
of the
were we?
mission. Alrighty, it doesn't want me to examine this, probably because I'm standing in the green poisonous thing. Here we go.
It does seem like a line from Tarsian Fay's Axiom. Me neither. Not. This is a partial biomedical display of Etherian energy readings. These readings indicate the presence of enhanced. Perhaps there's another console in this room that contains the access code to the door. Heads up! Rogue security system incoming again. Predictable, I suppose. They've upped their offensive, likely due to a perceived increase in threat level aboard the ship. Oh, I'm glad that's over. Let's try another console.
Hey, you may have seen red lines across the floor or red boxes, and I initially thought they may be dangerous, but they don't seem to have any effect whatsoever. Unfortunately, my crew decided to have a little nap, so I'll go and wake them up. It's probably me being a bit casual about the baddies. Oh, now you throw a grenade? Anyways, onwards.
That's it! The door is open!
Yippee!
I'm detecting a life sign. Cognitive functions are compatible with the cooperative Borg. What is this place? We better check his vitals. The director's life signs are stable. That would do it. Look out! It's the Etherian security system!
I pay a little bit more attention to what my crew are up to this time so they don't all die.
Scanning the director's pod must have alerted them. We can hardly catch a break, can we? Let's activate the pod's dispenser.
Here we go.
Excellent! It looks like getting out of this. Excellent idea! The choice is yours. Let's give it a try. That's it! We can open the pod.
Now,
Director Hugh,
Hugh has a lot to say here, so I'm
are
skipping
you
this
okay?
scene.
Where are my officers?
They're safe.
Not the way I'd usually
They're on the
greet an
Riscal.
ally of your
We
distinction.
beamed them out, but
You're
we've yet to
creative,
find
correct.
Tassin Fay.
It could be well, let's get out of here before more pots explode.
But do watch it on your run through.
The Harmony's defenses have locked the path behind us. The only way onward is forward. Call me Hugh. I've spent far too many star dates as a nameless.
Hugh it is. What are those?
Assimilation pods.
I think I
Heads
went a
up.
bit too early
We got
there.
company.
Oh no, perfect timing as usual. I nearly went too early and I reckon
Fighting them feels wrong.
it was just
I
about to
thought
go
we
out.
were allied.
Typically, I recommend setting phasers to stun, but that's a dance with assimilation I'd rather avoid, Admiral. Another hostile wave of Ethereans incoming. Your reputation precedes you. Well done.
I know, right?
All right, let's go. My nanoprobe is detecting elevated levels of gamma radiation nearby. The Harmony's core.
Grandad Bex.
I keep thinking she's calling her granddad.
The Ethereans have lowered some sort of fractal containment fields blocking our path.
Leave it to me. I've become quite the expert on Ethereum security systems.
Understood. We'll keep the Ethereans at bay in the meantime.
Stay
Resist
alive
and you
and
shall
keep
crumble.
your crew
Accept
alive.
and you shall ascend.
Another one? This influx seems endless. How's it looking, Admiral?
Almost there. The fractal containment field has been lowered.
Incredible.
Collaboration is fruitful. Why such discord in the face of harmony?
He is teleporting away. That's our chance. Let's get out of here.
I hope you're right about that gateway technology. A magnetic containment field protecting a cube-shaped reactor core.
Looks familiar, right? If only my tour had started in this room.
It's quite the display for a reactor core. It must be important to them.
Trapped again. It did seem too easy.
You're right, Hugh. These Grandad Bexes are beaming in with no end in sight.
There must be another way to defeat them.
I have a plan, but it's risky.
I'm all ears.
If we lower its containment field, we could fire at the reactor core to initiate a breach.
What about the gamma radiation leaking into the room? And the potential loss of life aboard the ship?
I'm willing to bet that putting the core at risk will initiate an emergency power transfer protocol. This would divert all main energy back to the core's containment field, interrupting Etherian transporters.
And likely divert power from the fractal containment fields, too. A hell of a plan, Admiral.
And we'd have to backtrack into the room to carry it out.
A risk worth taking. Let's do it.
I'll get to work on this fractal containment field. The field has been lowered.
Let's act quickly. The Etherians aren't messing around.
I'm on it. Cover me. Reconfiguring security parameters.
How much longer, Admiral?
10 seconds.
You've got 5.
Radiation levels are rising. We need to leave.
Let's go.
The control panel is malfunctioning. Cover me. I just need a couple of seconds.
Your second life awaits you, Hugh.
There, it's open. Where's Hugh?
There's something I need to do.
Radiation levels are too high. We need to leave. Emergency systems might seal this section off. This could be our last chance.
I know. That's why you should go ahead without me.
You can't save him, Hugh.
I know, but if I can get through, for even just a second, then it's worth a shot. I have to try.
Damn. We can't leave him behind.
Yeah, go on. Let's leave him behind.
Grandat Bex, that's your name, right? Where's Tessine Faye?
We are Grandat Bex. We are Tessine Faye. We are all at once, and soon you shall be too.
I'd rather die than be reassimilated.
It is the only way. Uprisers shall be quelled. Deniers shall be fused. You must join us. You must ascend.
Listen, it doesn't have to be like this. My people have the means to restore your freedom.
You
And
misunderstand.
on he goes.
We are
Oh,
free.
Follow me.
We have long been freed from the shackles of Iconian rigor.
I'll cut that one short. You can still hear it in the background.
Incredible. An entire bay of gateways.
Admiral Kumarke,
You are in luck.
perfect.
The Rescava is on staff. Right. I'll get started on the gateway.
Heads up. More hostile Etherians incoming.
So now you can see a timer over here, 1 minute 30 seconds. So you've just got to stay alive while it counts down. I was going to say shouldn't be
Through
too
harmony,
difficult,
we
but
are
I
secure.
almost died because I was not paying attention. So, poor. Watch your health, watch your shields, obviously. Don't die. Nobody
Through
wants to die and
unity, we are
have to
strong.
play some of this again.
Through fusion, we are victorious.
So use anything you have. This model ship has always been a favourite of mine. Bring some more crew members down. Oh my goodness me, I've died for the first time. Right, we're back. My apologies. It's pretty rough. The countdown's still going on.
gateway is active.
Nicely done, Admiral Kumarke.
All right, well, now we get to get out of Dodge, get back to our ships for a big space battle, which I love.
Glad to see you made it in one piece.
Loud and clear.
Friends, this truly remnants of our icon to protect you from your own. We are, and was it not?
There must be a diplomatic way.
Tassine Fey?
The galaxy will your rejection.
Again, a lot of chit chat.
Learned from the best.
Your ship is compromised, Tassine Fey. Stand down.
And now we just blow everything out of the sky, which is what we like. This is what we live for.
Friend. You are no friend to me. Friends do not force others to join the collective.
Looks like the Ethereans also called for backup.
Tassine Fey, we can help you.
The Harmony has severed our comms link. Damn it. The Harmony's repairs are nearing completion. Brace yourselves.
The Harmony is disengaging.
Reality vortices? I thought only the Mirror Borg used those.
Let her go. This is just the beginning.
Control Borg incoming! Tassine Fey let them through a reality vortex.
So she didn't need the Cooperative's help after all. More deception.
Was this an Etherean ploy all along? Strong Borg spilling into our universe as a complication and a cover-up? Another wave of Control Borg incoming!
Our records suggest getting others to do their dirty work is a well-known Iconian practice.
Good to know.
I'm impressed, but the fight's not over yet.
Vortices are closing! inside?
I've made the call. Any moment now. Your perseverance reminds me of a friend of mine. Never took no for an answer. Backup arriving just in time never hurts. However, right. We may well, for now, let's return to safety and regather our strength. More Ethereans could arrive unannounced at any moment. I will Oh, before you leave, I wanted to thank you for coming to my aid.
Today was eventful, to say the least. Yes, the Tholians never really took to the Ethereans, did they? In any case, I must return so I can forward Director Hugh's intel to the Lucari Concordium when I receive it.
So, a very, very short version of this mission. It's still, I'm
Did
guessing,
your
about an hour
order
long.
also malfunction? How odd.
I know. Don't interrupt me when I'm talking. Ha! So, yeah, it's quite a long mission, even if you skip most of the dialogue. But you must watch it all through at least once because it's a good storyline. It's just very long. So please, Star Trek Online makers, let's not do that again.
Here's the intel we gathered on the Ethereans. It appears they are alternate universe Iconians who fused with the Borg to forgo assimilation, an event as yet unheard of. Their advanced Iconian technology and knack for deception has also been cause for great concern. Multiple reports of cooperative ship malfunctions after first contact with the Ethereans have now surfaced. Lastly, during my time aboard the Harmony, I overheard Tassine Faye speak of the creature that escaped. I activated my translator just in time to hear her call it the Chimeran specimen. That's all I have for now. I'll reach out if anything changes. Do not hesitate to do the same, should you need us.
Roger that, Hugh. So that was Axiom. Do play it all the way through. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the mission, if you thought it was good, if you thought it was too long or too wordy, or not enough to do, perhaps. But at least we have a new mission. So thank you for joining me. I've been Admiral Shan. You've been amazing. Take care of you, and I'll catch you soon with some new videos.